What would you say with the keys?
The crack of the drum and say the black is elegant. Some say morning and some say strength. You carry it like a vow. Choice casts the edge light. His presence with you wear it as skin. And still the world bursts with the color of the pouring of itself into every crack that you could drink it with the dark drinks back deeply with the mercy. The life of the colors of the sprawl before you. The sky crimson of gold with sapphire fields of green to this whisper wind. Oceans of the saying of the blue and silver. You reaching only for black, this not night gentle curtain for the quiet to become the stars. For the void is itself for the color that swallows the rest, this drape your shoulders like a cloak. Heavy with the absence of hollow for the warmth of the shall be with the brightest and bold. For the some say the black is elegant for the morning and the say strength. Carry like a vow for the choice to each edge of life for the presence you wear as it worth within. Solitude has become the sanctuary for the scene for the own reflection. It's represented for the perspective for the own silence and no one to fix. When to prove it to me, that's enough. I deserve what I give, a love that stays, a heart that listens, a peace that doesn't break me, to keep me. And the solitude is the only way to offer it for the wear the armor for the quiet steadily for the unshakable that you can be. Pour for the empty cup too many times to this watering gardens and never cared to grow. Gave all my light to people who came to stand in the warmth and left the windows gone. Say you should adore. The pain makes us noble. The silence is strength, but it's done. Mistaking the suffering for the love and the endurance and the devotion. I carry their hearts and never carry me back. Built their homes of storms and were never mine to calm. Now I see the truth of being aloneness in the savor. Peace with the performance of the breath, and just the truth, the backbone, solitude will become the sanctuary. I caught the glimpse of how it used to be, but it's forgotten with the time for the harbor you again. Drifting to the sea for the innocent and loneliness in the midst of maritime. I swear that's all the pictures in my head for the beginning you can help to lead me through the silence and the plea for the wishing you were the stranger, but not the part, the crime for this disengaged, this is from you. The unwanted paradigm for the everything has changed and this dread hanging over the left thread. Days of the trip, away from me. But I still burn for you a little. And with a certain degree for the sacrifices of beating heart, sometimes this rather than losing you for the trending of the lightly for the just tread. Hurting is his own dead, holding on to the tight. My heart is only yours for the taking today. Days of this to disband for the grave, there's nothing left for the worm. Worthy of the fight for the giving me the reason to stay for the long time coming, I pray. I start the new chapters with forthright, but the heart is still yours for the taking today. I have no friends to play with, but I am for the I am able to unite for the giving me the reason to stay for the you, but the anchor for the keeping me wandering astray. Won't take me for the taking the fight for the heart that's still yours, or the taking the day for the have to go away for now. Forgetting the depth of the future for the wonder to bring. Just motion now for the silent the joy to swing. The memory sleeps to the hope that begins to sing. Another token, this a cough to this, to find a dizzy haze. So this another reason to prolong the days of this, a night to dancing over the smoky maze. Away from all that I did, this means tomorrow to this. Despair for the wolf, the bite for this, the shadows of looking over your morning delight for these hours of the bathing in the neon bright. Lost to the sound for the everything's alright for never. You can have the sun building higher than lifting as though. Above the find the gale, the constant ache, the absence of the true love, for the knowing of the fear. Push back with the gentle hour, for the melody, for the peace and the something above, for the floor, boards, crack, whisper, reprimand for the big, ignore it now. Wonderland for the solitary, for the dancer in the promised land. Reading the museum for the within the hand, night to the guide for the gifts to grow. Oh, with the record to start to skip, this trimmer over your weary lips, so this don't stop. Won't relinquish grip, this small solace in the temporary slip, oblivion for this sweet, hazy dream. Or seem to send out with the green for the hazy sweet perfume, chasing shadows. Vanish in the gloom, but the record spins slowly in the steady beat with the vibrating through your crowd's feet. Close my eyes and surrender the heat for the left music, washed away for the better defeat for the kitchen. We can have the moody over the glow for the illuminating and the steps you barely know. This be not relentless for what you should not be called to be. I find the list of for your edge and your channel. But in this rhythm for the briefly free, hummingbird escaping gravity. For the bass drum for the pulse and this mirror the heart for the fragile engine over you're playing the part for this ignoring the grass and ignoring the quick storm. Darkness and beckoning, tearing apart, twisting away for the fragile the woods and for the name, forgetting the depths and the confusion. Another toe, another pain. Better than enough for the lurking under the tangle of mess, this is not a free thread. So I dance and smoke to the sun. Found another way to dance, and pounded in the fragility for the still to pretending, and the moving in the slime and the peak to deceive for the silence is known. She's
Find another way to dance. Impounded in the fragility for the still pretending, and the moving in the slime and the peak, the deceit for the silence is known. She's found another way to dance for the still, dancing with me for the four, never for the dress, last that for the matching, with the gloom for the fragmented, for the sincerity of the stooping of the collecting pieces. This is where only mine for there. I was there for this, and another way to dance. This is the defeating of the burdens and never the choosing to carry it over your age and get back for the beneath the world. And in line with the fresh of the stupidity, for the chant to get broken sages, for the time to ward arrogance and do it to transcend now. I hope you dance and get you go. You play the games at the dinner table for the sleep. You get a different room for the relaxing in the bathroom, but the living for you can have. Open the game for the time in the memory. What is this? For stimulation, watch the show anymore.
Found another way to dance. Impounded in the fragility for the still pretending, and the moving in the slime and the peak, the deceit for the silence is known. She's found another way to dance for the still, dancing with me for the four, never for the dress, last that for the matching, with the gloom for the fragmented, for the sincerity of the stooping of the collecting pieces. This is where only mine for there. I was there for this, and another way to dance. This is the defeating of the burdens and never the choosing to carry it over your age and get back for the beneath the world. And in line with the fresh of the stupidity, for the chant to get broken sages, for the time to ward arrogance and with the transcend now. I hope you dance and get you go. You play the games at the dinner table for the sleep. You get the living room for the relaxing in the bathroom with the loving game. You can have open the game for the time and the memory. What is this? For stimulation, watch the show anymore. Just for the round that won't even finish the full song, for the company, for the no longer, for the enough, for the connection, for the you can have to check in the phone. Transgression for the anxiety disorder, for the many more, for the good nights and the sleep, and the overlay for the overlay stimulant, for the mind, for the sitting, for the attached stab of the past, and this is calling you with the sleep, and this is when you can find out what good you become. Nothing less. Transgressions are the main fine mind discipline for your time, negative for the portrait of the brain. To support the request and create the next project for the SCP's kind, never divisible, so for the love for the room to ride, for the blood to be eclipsed, this the heaven over the dome, for this to be the smile, for the over, this to be the laser eye, for the purple of the sky, the find the gold to go to the for the vulture, for the dead, the beginning and end, for the faith and the confidence in you, find the end and the end, you find it with the end, using me for the realms of the red, for the rock, the contagion, the certainty, blissful, the uncertainty, and the unknown, you could be the fool of love with this and for the shorter love, precious as it could be. Symphony over the amber, for the humming over the light, this exact angle from the between the memory and the factory. And I don't know where to begin for banishing. This is executed for the climb. This is poverty for the never the card. This slashing for the bit more honorable for the laying in the bed. You hear the song. It was written by falling leaves in the wind. Ignored the note. Hiding behind the crooked seconds of the cigarette smoke. We're imperfections in your whip because you had the small take for the attack. This sense dispelled with despair. Conscious of the light for the contemplating wrong or right. Your face behind me for the sunlight for the tranquil face. This is speak with the honey, for the whispered lies that reflected into your trusted eye. I find a way to realize this glass, find a way to still close this port to see. Footsteps fade into the marble halls of the fine face. Feast fits, find a ghost. This find a time for the shell pass and wisdom for the wisdom with the comfort for the warming and never spoke. Midnight for the other dance. Work. Just to float off to a death. Find your corpse and dying in doormat for the never persona just that. And imagine for the peace in the place. Happy feels like never ending for the electric and sparkles. Happy for the receiving of for yourself and not the infomercial for commercial for the jingling heart to hear. Thoughts to mind, the circle for the altar. Suffering meals, the disciple for the close my eyes. Trying to name the spice or the final read. Type the loads of love's company for the guests, the fools and two. Without the regret for those who never loved and felt that this is the burning sun. Under the threading over the west truth of the throat that you sharp to forsake. For what it takes. To feel the clouds gather for like the cattle and hurry over the footprints and the drumming over the midnight for the wind that matters over your left for the this behind. And for the axe and the stone for the filling and endure for the bill. Meet that your soil for the waiting for the light to return for the clinging. Never for the dress, as that for the matching with the glue, for the fragmented, for the sincerity of the stooping of the collecting pieces. This is where only mine for there. I was there for this and another way to dance. This is the defeating of the burdens and never the choosing to carry it over your age and get back for the beneath the world. And in line with the fresh of the stupidity, for the chant to get broken sages, for the time to ward arrogance in your way.
it for the final won't even finish the full song for the company, for the no longer for enough of the connection, for the you can have to check on the phone. Transgression for the anxiety disorder, for the anymore, for the good nights of the sleep, for the overlay, for the over the stimulant, for the mind, for the sitting, for the attached that, for the past, and this is called it over the sleep, and this you can find it well good and become nothing less. Transgressions of the moon.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. The kingdom come, and thy will be done. It will be on earth as in heaven. Please, Lord, give us this day. May it be our daily bread. And may we forgive those who trespass against us, and those who we trespass. Forgive. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For God is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Amen. A Spirit, a Father, a Son, a Trinity, the one that comes after, and the one before he came. He reigned, and everything in between. What it seems is nothing but your delusion or perception of what you thought. The mercy is given for his human brought, held accountable for what created or the creation to be, what's in store. And the Father for the Son, for the not bother with the now, for the rest of the weeds and the terrors and to pick them up for the harvest and you can play. Let them well praise the same. Your gift and talents on your plate. Be thy daily bread. communion that we, in the body that we take. This is my blood, the cross that I will follow, the Christ that I will follow, the Messiah in the Spirit, the Christ consciousness to hear, like a seer that I will come and near, persevere, we're not never a singular, but just a contraction. When we can, we will. We are, we be, not a human of a monster, for the amenable of a sea, with the prophecy to prophesy for this to not be, under the water for the baptized, and this is to baptize with fire, for this is ever eternity. He turned to me, he called me, he knew me, before I knew me. I know you. I don't need to believe in the tree of life. Be like a believe, a be, leave, and leave, a be before the be that I can leave. And fall like a season to see the sun, or the sun to see from shiny sea. Once I was blind. Pick up your mat and walk, say. Moonwalk on earth, that'll be not making sense to me, but it's not paying tithes and just to give back, giving forward to go. There's nobody separating from me, from my brother or my sister, or I am nothing. I am everything, and everything, there's nothing. When you remember the covenant, the benevolent, the Father, the Lord, the servant, we will die again. Just to rise for the love will rise within.
Always hold the faith.
Always hold the faith alone. I'll always hold the faith alone. Search my phone, it already took you down. Always hold the feel alone. I'll always hold the feel alone. You search my phone, it already took you down. The alarm felt your death laying next to me, and it became like land it felt before, dripping with dread. Each day the blame for the same you blame. Oh, the ocean in plain sight. Look, the curve of your body, the drop in the dream. I'm siren for under your skin, whispering comfort, you're giving, but blood is divine. Longer my angelic distortion, blue in mine. And challenging in time, an infinite spirit. The babbling gleams, dear to something strange. Hold near for wobbling and change your train of thought. Busted in a battering and ran with a final offer. The vultures and entry road can find what's too high. 3 in the morning for the pillow fight with you, you can have the empathy and strategy. You granted a gift for the soft thing your mother ignores and all that actually. Searching for the riverbed for the distance during the rush. Losing faith in what you have, sanctuary for the raven of the void, for the such a passion, room for the shadows to stretch to the mankind, for the therefore pass and dismiss this hood, misunderstood, for the wrongs don't make it right, the face to hurt me, for the unfortunate journey, for the disembodied theology of the psychopath voice of the previous unit is real, debating for the band of the will.
Trap for this a measure for the not too thick for the hunter house. Just find the treading of a yoke. Through the fields and corn stalks grow. Corn is enough you can find the thermostat for the humming of a live wire. With a boogeyman for the bumps upon the knife. Dance to the head for the cloud. The cloud find a push the thread. The manual failing and the falling. Anyway for the letting the bones remember the gravity for the bad father over you can have a second between the breath and impact you. Yeah, listen, this all for the only thing that you can change and never cross the fence in the line. Collapse into itself in the bitter land for them without the giving. Ray academic from what's beyond for the slap in the face of the silver good joy for the because we're ready from the doubted path. And the same ones just shade the wood patch it off for them also think that we are the same ones. This will all be the finishing of the truth and the cautious and unsettling encounter. Lost be at sea for the lingering of the sand beneath his home. Unturned the swirling in the compass in the hand for the witness of the armor thing around me for the world is. This is where's my mind for this is taking the fading it behind. Seemingly full. Rambling over the this will be the challenge. It will challenge the poets and overthinking the worry or not. Moonflowers are fern for the land and where the hide. Take a garden for the wild and free with the blossom of the groom for the company with the 3 ways to find a stranger encounter for the within the covenant. I'll convict you of the word across a circumstance of this a daydream you're transforming it dangerously into for the lone and fitted flame. Watch them stream the wax, this is the prayer to listen, find a hustle over your sins to rest. This morning sip of your aggressive grip. Delicious morning sip of the architect of the building of grace and measure through the doors and this to find it without tilting. And not today for the emptiness to go in a dark place for the sometimes and will overtake for your love the life of the playing the games with me. I don't have the zero the time for the interesting of the lands and acknowledgement for the world of the beaming. Equilibrium, you're drowning in the water for the throw for the finger of the glass of darkness and using drink this for the smoke and this a decision for the bunch of options you base on the choice. Really dive for the newer flow for the transfixation and for the what you know for this is the longer. Emptiness of the space engulf me. Attracted to the tears and rather we know the pain that drops like the running for the trailer. Leaving no trace or bruise for the time of the old for the waxing of a cold for the waiting over your riverside. And nursing shorelines like wounds and from me to you for the upside down nail to your heart for this and keeping it tucked away. Or the blight overcome or the dramatically gradually began to find yourself wandering for the lovely lane for the hope me gazing over your gentle soul for the eastern wind for the could not help but falling and not for the too much of the bland for the beige color writing for the pigment. Would you rather be slipping into the broken glass and all at once to this bind me for the sting or people to love and life for this would be the all but permitted. Or the New Testament for the Christ disciples are not called hate them back. This is I only find what's the demise to look in the clouds or surfing through the blue for the divine over the white. It's already tragedy for the helplessness. Glories in the morning for the lavender color morning glories in the rising of the sun for the petals are stretching and reaching the sky. It's meant to be quiet presence of the unfold, unraveling of a yet to be. The story untold for the stillness and blooming unexplained and divine for the heart claims the peace is mine. Fractured under the discipleship over the findings over the false. Sidewalk speaks to the sidewalk over the skips and cracks to this intimacy. Truly escape the meaningless of the pride. Place for safety for the never the accept.